On the journey of life, have you ever paused and asked yourself, why can't I do what I truly want while still being able to make a living? Deep down, each of us has pondered this question. It seems we are stuck in an endless paradox. If we pursue our dreams, we risk losing financial stability. If we focus solely on survival, we feel like we are losing the meaning of life. But is there no way to balance both? Hello everyone, and welcome to the One Story channel. Today, we will seek answers from the wisdom of conversations with God and unravel this dilemma that has puzzled many of us. You may have heard this saying, life is reality, and dreams are just fantasy. From a young age, we were taught to be practical and to work hard for our future so that we can live a stable life. However, as we gradually step into adulthood, we find ourselves drifting further away from the freedom and joy we once dreamed of. Many people ask, why can't I do what I truly want and still support myself? The common response to this question is, you're dreaming. It almost feels like a rule of modern society. You can either choose your dreams or choose survival, but not both. But is that really true? Conversations with God tells us that this is just a misunderstanding of reality. Those who manage to make a living by doing what they love are not necessarily more talented or lucky. They simply chose to persist and never gave up on following their heart. No matter what challenges life threw their way, they stood firm and remained passionate about what they truly loved. The distinction between being and doing. In conversations with God, a profound concept is introduced: the distinction between being and doing. Most people tend to focus on what they do, believing that their actions define who they are. However, actions are merely functions of the body, while being is the essence of the soul. The body is always busy, carrying out various tasks, seemingly never resting. But the soul, it is there, constant and unchanging, no matter what the body is doing. In other words, we often mistakenly believe that through certain actions, we can change our lives, or that by achieving success through our deeds, we can attain happiness. However, true happiness comes from a state of being, not from external actions. The soul truly cares not about what you are doing, but about who you are while doing it. We often hear about pursuing success, but many have not truly defined what success is. For most, success is synonymous with wealth, status, and power. But for the soul, success means something entirely different. It cares about whether you are living your true essence, whether you are advancing on the path of peace, love, and harmony. True success comes from within. Conversations with God emphasizes that true success does not come from external achievements, but from an internal state. For example, when you choose to love, to be kind, and to be compassionate, you are already experiencing success. You do not need validation from the outside world, because success is not an outcome of actions but an internal experience. One passage reveals a deep truth: if you seek success through actions, you will gain little. But if you seek to experience love and peace through your state of being, you will find true abundance. In other words, your inner state determines your outer life. If you approach life with love and gratitude, every action you take will be filled with meaning. This reminds me of a saying, you attract not what you want, but who you are. Your inner state determines the kinds of experiences you attract in life. If you choose to be positive, full of love and gratitude, you will attract corresponding experiences and opportunities. Being overdoing. Most people spend their entire lives chasing goals and achievements, hoping that these actions will bring them inner fulfillment. But conversations with God reminds us that actions are merely tools of the body, not the essence of life. True life lies in the soul's being, in who we become. Think back, how many times have you felt utterly exhausted while chasing a goal? How many moments have you sacrificed with your family because of your busy work life? Have you ever felt that despite doing so many things, you still feel empty inside? This is because you have focused on doing rather than being. The soul is concerned with being, not doing. When you begin to view life from this perspective, you will realize that life is no longer an endless to-do list but rather a journey full of experiences. The soul seeks states of love, peace, and joy, not goals to achieve through actions. Though the soul prioritizes being, this does not mean we can ignore actions altogether. In our daily lives, being and doing are closely intertwined. The soul uses the body to experience the world, and the body's actions reflect the state of the soul. Fear and love are incompatible. Many people cannot do what they truly want because they are trapped by fear. Fear makes us doubt ourselves, fear failure, and fear losing our current sense of security. However, conversations with God tells us that fear and love are mutually exclusive. When you choose fear, love cannot exist. When you choose love, fear naturally dissipates. You can choose fear and continue doing things that do not bring you joy, or you can choose love, follow your heart's desires, and do things that genuinely make you happy. Love is the force of creation, while fear is the force of destruction. When you choose to love, to trust, you will find that all of life's difficulties dissolve. The issues you were worried about will find their solutions, not because you are no longer afraid of failure, but because you are fully invested in the experience of life. Follow the call of your soul. Ultimately, the meaning of life lies in following the call of the soul and living your true self. Each person has unique talents and a mission, and the soul yearns to experience the world through you. When you choose to do what truly brings you joy, you are fulfilling your soul's mission. Whether it is pursuing art, starting a business, teaching, or simply taking care of family, everyone's mission is unique. You do not have to live according to society's expectations, but rather be true to your inner voice and do what you genuinely want to do. Conversations with God encourages us to boldly pursue our dreams and not let society's definitions bind us. When you bravely become your true self, the world will open new doors for you, and opportunities will come flooding in. Choose love over fear. We all have the ability to do what we truly want and live an abundant life. The key lies in the choices we make. Do we choose fear or love? Do we settle for the status quo, or do we bravely chase after our dreams? Through the wisdom in conversations with God, we learn that the meaning of life is not in what we do, but in who we become. Choose love, peace, and joy, and follow the call of your soul. You will find inner freedom and embrace a life filled with love and abundance. Thank you for joining us in today's discussion. Please subscribe, like, and share to invite more people on this journey of spiritual growth. Feel free to share your thoughts and questions in the comments. We'll continue exploring more exciting topics in future videos.